Hey, we got good morning for us this morning. Today is ab days. Every day I got my walk. Olivia and I took off and did our little walk around the block, didn't we? Didn't we, girl? Come here. Come here. Come here. You know, I keep talking about her long enough. Maybe I should have her on camera a little bit. This is Olivia. And she is a Shih Tzu, and she is about 7 years old. She is an absolute doll. Needs a good trim, but getting into cold weather, I kind of leave her a little long. Usually keep her in a puppy cut. I don't have her as a floor mop, which is how you normally see Shih Tzus, by the way. But there she is. So now when you hear me talk about Olivia, this is what I'm talking about. This is who I'm talking about, excuse me. Huh, you're a good girl, aren't you? That's a good girl. Yeah, okay, down you go. All right, now, okay. Already did the 20 minutes on the Gazelle, got upstairs here, and today it is time for sit-ups. Now, this is, get off this for a second, this right here is the exercise ball. Now, the exercise ball is a great tool, something that people are a little bit weird of because it just feels so strange to sit on a ball. One of the things they tell you when you first get one of these things, if you buy the DVDs, the ones with the former co-host of Dancing with the Stars, Brooke Burke-Charvet now, but when it was Brooke Burke, she did a great series on these as the model while the guy did the spokesperson. Now, you can use an exercise ball in many ways. This particular way, just bouncing like this, it's getting used to it. It's like getting on the Gazelle and just starting that long, slow glide back and forth. This is getting used to the balance. This is getting used to the feeling. But you're also, anytime you're sitting there working, get your legs off, get a little stable. Anytime you're going up and down like this, what are you working? You're working your abs, okay? Your abs are working out. You're making sure that you got yourself stable. It's not a bad thing. You want to make sure that you're feeling comfortable on the ball before you use it. It's no fun to fall off of one of these things, believe me. And if you do and you get hurt, you're going to discourage yourself from using it. So feel comfortable on it. Feel like you're on balance first. Feel like you've got some control over where you're sitting before you do that. Now you can do these kinds of movements where you kind of back and forth and twist around, keep your head up, keep your shoulders up, and what you're doing, you're working your abs. It's not a real hard work. We're not talking about you know, monster sit-ups and monster twists and crunches and all that stuff. No, you don't need to do that at this point, okay? A little later on you can get onto it. If you want to get a little bit more intense, you can. But this is strictly to get yourself comfortable with it and get your balance. You want to make sure that you do feel comfortable and balanced with this. And by the way, these balls are available in different sizes for height. Check the side of the box. It'll tell you if you're this tall, the ball needs to be this big, and that's strictly for your stability and your safety. They inflate either by a little foot pedal pump that they have, and the easiest way to do it is with the reverse end of a vacuum cleaner. You just take your vacuum hose, put it on the exhaust, and they usually give you a little nozzle, a little fit in the end, pop it right up. It's not that difficult to do, and there's even a band that comes with it that goes around it. When that band is taut, that's when the ball is fully inflated. Put your cap in it. That way the ball's stable. It's going to keep you where it's going to be. You shouldn't be sitting down into it so far that it becomes like a beanbag chair, okay? It needs to be stable enough to support your weight and keep you in a good position when you're exercising. There are a lot of different exercises you can do on this, but today I'm just going to concentrate on sit-ups because that's what I use this for primarily. When you do sit-ups on this ball, one of the best ways to do it is to get your feet out stable, you get slightly ahead of dead center, and you have something behind you that won't let the ball roll away from you. This is something that's pretty important here. Now later on, when you're more experienced with it, you won't need that back support, but for right now, if you haven't used this before, definitely put some kind of support behind you so that the ball does not roll off and away from you and you end up falling. Again, this is not what we want. Don't want you to get hurt. Now when you're doing a sit-up on the ball, the nice thing about the ball is that lower back support is going to happen. I hope you can see that on this camera over here. And I'm hoping the two cameras will work together so I can show it to you. But the main thing is to have that lower back support so you're not overstraining those small back muscles. Those muscles are the ones that can get hurt so easily. And that's why you want to have this kind of a ball rather than doing sit-ups on the floor. Okay? If you haven't been doing a lot of exercise, if you are like me over 50, I'm going to be 63 in June, you want to make sure that you're not overstraining or overtaxing your body. This is why I do bendovers, and this is why I do sit-ups, and this is why I do squats. Squats keep my knees and my hips limber. Bendovers keep my lower back extended, and of course doing these sit-ups is what's going to keep these ab muscles nice and tight, keep these strong so that they'll support my body and hold me straight up. My posture will be better, and my posture is better. You know, you ever see some people that walk around and they're kind of bent over, and they walk around at the waist, their shoulders are all drooped? Believe me, those people are going to have some massive back problems, okay? That is what's going to happen there is you're going to droop like that, you're going to gain weight here, and it's just going to keep pulling you forward like that, and that throws your back off, throws your hips off. These are the people that end up having replacement hips, replacement everything, because the weight-bearing bones can't handle what's going on with the body. This doesn't mean that those are bad things. It just means if you can avoid them, it's a good thing. If you can go through your life from cradle to grave with 100% of your body parts, hey, more power to you. Most of us don't have tonsils, or some of us don't have appendixes. I don't have a gallbladder, got gallstones. But these are the things you want to keep in one place, okay, if you can. Anyway, on with the sit-up. Look, all you do is you get your feet down stable, make sure that you're stable on the ball, that you feel comfortable, that you're, you know, not tipping or tilting or anything like that. You want to be straight up and down. Take your hands, put them across your chest if that's comfortable. If it's uncomfortable, put your hands across your hips like this. Doesn't matter. Hold your abdomen tight. This is the number one thing, and this is going to happen through the entire exercise. You want to make sure that your abdomen is held up tight and that you're sitting up straight in good posture. When you do that, then, okay, all you do is lean back and up. Okay? Now, obviously, faster than that first one. And what you're doing, of course, is moving up and down with it. Now, if you're having a problem with stability in front, that's not a big deal. What you do is you turn this, face a piece of furniture where you can hook your toes under. And that way, your toes are going to hold you in one position, and that way your legs won't move. If that's a problem, make sure you're facing something that's going to hold you steady. Okay? And when you do these, you want to lean back until the upper part of your back is touching the ball. Now, if you do it correctly, when the upper part of the back touches the ball, then you come back up naturally. One there. Now, don't come all the way back up to vertical, up here. The reason for that is once you're up at vertical, your ab muscles relax. Your body is right straight up again. You don't want that. You want the tension to remain on your abs. So, back and up, back and up, back and up, back and up, back and up. You don't need your back to go completely flat. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Look, I'm going to finish the rest of mine off camera. The whole point of this is to get yourself stable. Now you notice I had to adjust myself several times. Yeah, okay, you do. That doesn't mean you quit. That means you adjust yourself and you go back to it. You will get to the point where you can do these stably and go right through them and get 100 sit-ups without moving a thing other than your body. Your feet will stay in the same place, your butt will stay in the same place, your back will feel like it's supposed to every time. But it's a process. Remember what I said about fitness. It's a journey, not a destination. You're going to get better and better and better as you move along farther. Not a problem. This is what's supposed to happen. Don't get discouraged just because you don't get something right the first time. So what? Not everybody does. Not a big deal. Okay? The point is, you got in there, you started the effort, you keep the effort going forward. Tomorrow you do it again and you try a little harder. It's no big deal. The main thing is to stay with it. If you stay with it, you're going to succeed. This is Fred. Once again, you have a blessed and a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.